Dear participant, good evening to all. Today we are in um, 12th topic on webinar. Stay creative during this lockdown period. We are with us. There is a freelance counselor expert with us, Ms. Denu CT from Malaysia. She was earlier she worked as a faculty in the Avinashi Lingam University. It is there in Coimbatore. She was teacher for a psychology program over there, and she was a counselor for Rajiv Gandhi National Institute, and she was a faculty for a short period at Christ University, also in Bangalore. Right now, she is residing in Malaysia and doing freelance counseling with us. The amazing expert with us. She is very good in creative. How to we engage ourselves in creative manners. I think we will get benefit from the resource person. I welcome you on behalf of our all the members and the Department of Psychology, the American College. Dear expert, you can take the session and then lead and share your experience with us. Dear participants, if you have any input for the session, or would you like to add some more points related to the presentation, you are welcome. We are going to start the session. Yes, Jane.
Good evening, all. Thank you, sir, for this introduction and also for this opportunity. It's my pleasure to be here.
Yes.
And for today's topic is on staying creative in this lockdown period. Many of you might wonder, so what is this all about staying creative? And the question that comes to our mind is why to stay creative when we are already within four walls? What difference is it going to make? Exactly. Since we are within the four walls, why not we allow our imaginations, thoughts, and feelings, ideas to be expressed freely? So, ends this session on how to stay creative during this lockdown period. All of us are going through a change now, especially with our routines. It's almost absent now. We don't have our routines. We might think we are not going to do anything. So why even wake up early in the morning? We are up late until whenever we want to go back to bed. So it's comfortable to lie down on the sofa with our phones and just scroll through it all day long because we feel, okay, what else to do? We are just within our house. We don't have to go anywhere out and so on. And it also it's like, how long are we going to be sitting with our phones, our gadgets, and our and so forth, so on. We need to break this thing and think what we are going to do next. So the first thing I would say is not to be afraid about not being up to something yet. If we can just take one thing at a time and start, like, everything is new to us. The slowdown pace is new to us. Staying at home for days together without going out or doing anything is also a different feel. So but somewhere along the line we need to adapt and get started. So we need to start to think, okay, what can I do differently? So the first thing I would say is, even like, once we wake up, we need to set a routine. Even if you're going to stay within home, it's okay. We need to start with a routine. So the best way to start is to by making our bed. So that's one action completed in the morning. That itself is an accomplishment. So you move on to the next. So it's as simple as it. So when I say creative, it doesn't mean like you have to do something with arts and crafts and so on and so forth. Even our day-to-day activities done in a different manner, slightly like given your mindful thought to it, our feelings to it, will make it more different. When you really involve yourself in it, think, okay, I can do this, I can do that, then that becomes a change. I mean, you feel better. Doing it differently gives you all good feeling. So when I say why stay creative when we are hogged down at our house all day long, I think we have to think about something else. We really need to uh, break the monotony that we are facing, because there were some studies which even said that when the astronauts were, I'm sorry, not the astronauts, when some scientists went on some research and stayed in Antarctica for a while, many of them returned back feeling depressed. Some even lost their and so on, because the only thought that they had in their mind was, when is this going to end? When am I going to return to my usual routine self? So every day staying in Antarctica, when they only thought about when am I going to go back? When is it going to change? They were really pulled down. The pressure was more, so they couldn't think about anything else differently. So we are in almost a similar situation. We don't know when this lockdown is going to get over, when we're going to start with our regular routine, when things will function as normal as it was before. So at this time, if we are going to give in to all these pressures, then even we might lose a part of ourselves. To keep ourselves sane, I thought this is some way to make a difference. And then so the next thing is what we do is we need to set aside the same amount of time every day. Otherwise, as I said before, we'll give into this monotony. And especially for families who are locked down, for people who are locked down with kids in their house, it's all the more juggling like never before, because they have to keep their kids occupied and also work from home. For kids, it's a different scenario altogether. For them, their normal weekday routines are gone. So they find it really hard not knowing what to do, when, and how to go about. For them, suddenly the mothers and fathers have become their new teachers. So they have to tell them something and so on. If you ask, even the world's best teachers will say that their children don't listen to them. So obviously, it's going to be like even your children might find it hard listening to you, and you will have the urge to shout at them and so on. So you might feel like you're controlling yourself not to shout at them and so on. So this is why you need to stay creative even when you're with your friend, with your children at home, or even when you're on your own self at home. You have to so that you feel better. Next, if you see like with children, uh, what you can do is can you move on to the next slide, sir? Yeah. So what you can do now is you can encourage the children to ask questions. First, let me finish up with what we can do when we have children at home, and maybe later on I can tell what as individuals we can do to stay creative by ourselves at home. So next, so for to start with children, we can say we can encourage children to ask questions. So many parents would say, "My child is already asking way too many questions. Only thing I don't have the answer for all of it." So in such case, I think you can encourage the child to come up with their own answers for the questions that they ask. You need not immediately provide the child with an answer. You can let him think. You can ask him to read videos on that and so on. And also never ignore any child's question or ask them to not ask or keep quiet and so on. As you know, they are inside their house and they don't know what else to do. And we have to also limit the screen time. So in such case, they have no choice but to come up with whatever they think of. So maybe encouraging them at this point to read something, even to think and write a journal on it, all that will encourage them. So if you can encourage your kids to ask questions, that itself will create a lot of conversation happening between you and your children, and you know how uh, how much they can think and how much they can come up with. So it's more understanding about your children. Moving on to the next slide. We can the setting challenges, it's not only for children, even for our own individual selves, we can set challenges. Like from getting up in the morning, we can tell ourselves, I'll do this today, I'll complete this within this many hours, or this many minutes, and so on. So setting challenges is you are being competitive with your own self. So that gives you a vigor to go about what is next, what I can do. For example, like I would like to say my own example. I just in this lockdown, I tried a new art, like embroidery with diamond embroidery. It's just putting together some stones to form a beautiful scenery or picture and so on. So it was a new challenge to me. So likewise, anybody can, you can come up with something new that you've never done before. It can be with cooking, it can be with art, it can be with writing an article, or even sketching, anything. Even for kids, if you take setting challenges, you can give them some activity and give them some time to work on it. I have put on some images which says like no thumbs up challenge. They can do fill in the words. They can go about with the 30-day Lego challenge. Each day they can accomplish one act. They can even build a castle out of cards. Or you can play with them with a like a blindfold makeup and so on. And for even you as an adult will enjoy doing this, going back to your childhood days and enjoying all these activities. So setting challenges is a way to keep us motivated, more inspired, and more active throughout the day. When you accomplish it, the feel that you get is way different. So it sets you in tone for the next coming days as well. Moving to the next slide. Play together. Yeah. Now that we are home, it's not always only the outdoor activities is playing. Even the indoor activities can bring a lot of enthusiasm in us. So when we play, and as a family playing before this, I'm sure it would have been very less. Maybe on the weekends or maybe during the summer holidays and so on, or only when your cousins or friends come up home. But now it's a God-given time wherein you are staying with your family within the four walls. So you can make a difference by playing with your family together, which is not a usual thing. So that way you can even teach your kids what all you played as a child, when what your grandparents or your parents taught you, some new games. So playing is a way that we see how sportive the kid gets. So with the ups and downs in the game, one wins, one loses, and then taking turns, taking chances. So all that is also a way we teach them what life is. So all of us enjoy together. So there's no room for just sitting with a phone or just watching a movie or just playing in the tab and so on. So this is a different. I mean, it also gives a mind gets refreshed this way, so we don't feel that we are just locked on this while playing. Like if they are missing a chance, we are going to win, the enthusiasm, the screaming, all that will set the house more brightened and entertained. Next is we can cook and eat together. So now that the chances of us going out as a family and eating our meals are even maybe yeah, we still Swiggy, Zomato, everything is there, but still some of us will still have the fear, like is it okay to order, what if it is contaminated or anything. At this time, not every day it is possible for us to also order from outside. Cooking and eating together is another way of bonding as a family and also coming up with our culinary skills. So we can really think about new ways to come up with the dishes. Uh, Not every time it's necessary that once your groceries are going to really like your vegetables or groceries are going to finish, don't have the pressure that, okay, I need to go out, but how will I get the vegetables and all that. Try to like come up with a new dish, just innovate a new dish, try to mix and match, try to come up with whatever ingredients that you have, involve your child in cooking, just mix up the flavors, see what you turn up with, and try to enjoy that. Involve each of them, give them each activity that they can also do. So that way, you will bond together as a family. You will know who's, one day it might be really tasty, how you can see what you can improve the dish the next time, and so on. So they might also enjoy, and it's also a life skill. It's not necessary, okay, girls do the cooking and boys do this and that. No, everybody involved, because it's a survival skill. All of us get to know, then all of us are also prepared to face the world. And next is be creative with your home space, be it with kids or be it on your own. If you're just being in, be it a two-room apartment, a big bungalow, anything, wherever it is, try to get creative with your house. See what you can change, the arrangement in the house, or maybe you could even create a small space in the wall for your kid to draw and do things. So just see how creative you can get. Maybe you could draw, you could just take all the photos that are lying inside the albums, you can stick up, put it up on the wall and so on. You can arrange your books, change the way you've kept the sofa, the arrangement of the dining room, anything, anywhere, even a small space. You can see what things you can uh, declutter and what things you can give it a new form, and how you can make your own house a new look, a new change, so that you don't feel okay. I'm just seeing the same uh, picture. I am just being with the same room and so on. So even giving a different look to your house will give you a different feel, and you'll feel better. So being creative at your home space is another way of being creative. Moving on to the next. Yes, teaching them life skills. When I say this, teaching them life skills, this is for all of us also. Uh, Not every day we would be doing this. Some of us, maybe the mothers or the wife, would be taking care of it. Now that we are all at home, I think all of us could take turns the laundry, doing the household chores, folding the clothes, or washing the vessels, and cleaning up, and so on. Even watering the thing. It can be a routine. It can be taking turns. It can be seeing like who does what. So each day, each one takes up a role. So today I'm the cook. Today uh, you are the one who cleans, and so on. So one can be the host, wherein arranging for a meal and so on. So even for kids, when you involve them, if they're very young, you can start up with letting them do whatever they are themselves, letting them do their tasks themselves without with less help from the parent or the mother or the father. Next, you can involve them in all the laundry work, like even feeding the pet, putting away the trash, and so on. So this tells them how to be responsible. Even like they take turns. So even one day getting to do something, they might remember to do it and go about with it. So if you have a lawn or even a few plants, you can water. You can ask them to water. So once it starts to grow, you can encourage them by saying, "See, you watered it, and now it's growing," and so on. So you might still think, "See, all these are the usual things that we are doing. So how is it creative?" You might think involving the person or seeing them how they do it and how different they do it from you is also a way of encouraging creativity. So you learning how they do it, and they seeing how you are doing it is uh, it's all different ideas or different ways of doing things. So that again becomes creative. So the point here is to break the monotony and make the mundane jobs more enthusiastic and entertaining. Next, and we also have to remember that now that we are staying behind, we will have a lot of worry. Okay, what are the children going to do, or what am I going to do for my work? How is it going to be when I get back to the normal routine? Will things be okay? Will my work still be there, and so on? So a lot of things will be there, but worrying is not going to help us. So please don't worry. And here, the thing is, we have to prepare ourselves and also our children to get back to the regular self later on. Like whether it's going back to school or going back to work, going back to teaching or going back to whatever we are doing. So everything takes time. So we need to also be prepared, keep that in mind, but at the same time, enjoy every moment here. And always catch up with someone, tell them what you are doing, ask them what they are doing, so that way you will also get ideas on how you can go about with your everyday activities. You have to let your children also talk to their friends. uh, you can so that they don't feel left out, they don't feel that they're just on their own, especially when it comes to having only one child in the house. They might lose out with their having time with their peers and so on. So this way, if you let them chat with their friends for a while in a week, for two times a week or so on, they'll also feel at ease. Even a video call might uh, make them more happier and active. And of course, trying to limit their screen time is how is why I suggested that involve them in their day-to-day activities, involve them in cooking, involve them in playing, and so on. So this way, I'm sure a little amount of time to play, then cook, then clean, all this will get one day into routine. This way, we don't feel like we're just sitting simply and doing nothing. And yes, by even coming up with a creative way, once you start get into it, you will have more creative ideas than what I'm just suggesting here. Because what I'm suggesting here is mostly what we might have been doing or we are doing, but the difference is the consistency. We are not persistent in doing it, so that also will make a difference. So if you are going to be consistent, if you are going to persistently do this, like that's why I said in the starting, we have to set aside the same amount of time every day to go about with this staying creative. Only then we will set the routine going. And we have to share the responsibility, because if one person is going to take care of everything, then it's really going to weigh us down. We might soon get bored out of it. So the point here, main aim here is to break break the boredom, not giving ourselves to boredom, feeling worried, feeling anxious about the future, uh, and all that. So all that is not going to really help us. So coming up with ways how we can go change things. So you can even set a while setting challenges, we can even set challenges with a friend. We can tell them, I did this today, so what did you do? So while you I'm sure you would have all come across this status with the sari day, this challenge and that challenge. So everybody wanted to come up with something so that they felt there was a difference. So that way you start with your friend, he starts with another friend, and that's how you keep the chain rolling. So that's how we also stay creative. So now that you are home, all I would say is whatever little things that you're actually doing, do it with extra idea of yours, or extra thought of yours. Try to do, like if you're whatever, even the chair is the, if you have a chair in one corner, push it to the other corner of the house and sit there for a while, or put it against a window, or put it outside. Even those little things will make a difference for you. That's how you start being creative. It's not starting in an excellent way, or with a craft, or with the art, or painting and everything. Even like taking a photo of your garden, or your door, or the see everything, little things in your house in a different angle will set the creativity in you. So it can be anything. So if you have a even with your phone camera, you can come up with something, different clicks. Okay, the every day stand in the same spot in your house and click the clouds, is. So you can see how it is when you start clicking the clouds from the same day, and you collect like 7 photos like that together and collage it and put it across. You'll see how different the same cloud is every other morning. So these are the little ways you make a difference. So it's not about what I'm going to come up with, telling something out of the box and so on. It's you going to come out with something different in your everyday routine. So now that all of you are staying home, I would suggest stay creative, stay connected, stay at home, be happy, and stay positive about the future. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Teno, for amazing presentation. As you said, you took only exactly 25 minutes for your presentation. Now, dear participant, we are having a discussion session. In addition to that, there are many experts are here. I request you please come forward and then share your experience on that. What are the way other than the expert shared here? If you have any idea to be stay creative at home, you are welcome here. Now I invite Dr. Subhasri ma'am.
Tenu.
Yes.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, that was a nice session actually. I am a little, I love to be little creative, so it is easy for me to adapt to the situation. I could say that in positive psychology we say that anything with a flow when you involve in creativity, that gives you a lot of flow. So if you are into that, you are actually able to live in here and now. So that really creates an kind of alternative and reduces stress, and also it's very good to keep up your energy level. So I feel that that was a good session, and especially for kids, a lot of creativity could be kindled during this period as we are along with them continuously. And I also see that a lot of kids are not disciplined. For example, they don't get into an organized schedule. During this lockdown period, I could see that a lot of them wake up very late in the morning, and they go to sleep for they go to sleep till 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock they go to sleep, and morning they won't wake up. So the schedule is missing out. That's I could see that a lot of parents are complaining, especially mothers in the home, are calling and saying that I'm afraid that my son will get up for school time. I don't know, he's going, and screen time is increasing, all that. So I think this kind of scheduling, organizing is also important. When we are doing involved in creativity or something as you said, arranging the cupboard, painting the wall, all that requires a lot of detailing, procedure, step by step structuring. So brain is also involved in organizing, while they are involved in such an activity. So I welcome your suggestions, and as well as I recommend also for the parents that they should really stick to the schedule. As parents also, they should stick to schedules, and children also. Avoiding screen time is a very important thing. Of course, all are using mobile for everything. Right now, we are in online most of the time as teachers also. So I think we can plan an alternative thing. Board games could be better. And drawing is one of the very important activity which can actually involve a lot of work. So I appreciate your presentation. Thank you so much for your expert
Thank you,
sharing.
ma'am.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inputs. Now, Indumadi. Yes, Indumadi.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can share your feedback and inputs on that session.
So good evening to everybody, sir. So the session was very good. I joined in between, sir, so I could hear.
Okay.
Sorry.
I will take your feedback in the next session. Now, Mr. Krishnan, sir, you can.
Yeah, I tell you, it was fantastic. I mean, see, many times we know what to do, but we don't do it. When somebody says it, we will do it. Okay, so it is a kind of to kindle your thoughts and make you take your initiatives. So I was sending a message to Suresh that yesterday, I love cooking. So now it is fantastic time for me to try and experiment lots of things. So that is another thing. I also, it is good, you get into new hobbies. I recently I joined a meditation group which is by Deepak Chopra. So it is a 21-day meditation course. So every day I get it, and in the morning, early morning, say about 4:30, I start that meditation. So there are lots of things are available, and since you are confined to home, now you have lots of resources. You can learn languages at free of cost, no money paid. And you can watch not just only this having some movies with the Kuttu song and things like that. You can watch some nice Iranian movies or Korean movies, which will be, and you can lots of many people, including IIT, they have for specifically for this COVID-19, they have they started a free course.
Yes.
Some skill development and things like that. Everybody is doing. You get to know when you are in a network. You will know that what is happening, and even they say SD Robotics. They are teaching free app making. They are teaching you to how to make app. So people can utilize it, that 100%, they can utilize it very fruitfully, learn lots of skills, and there are, I believe, there are music classes happening on the net, like learning piano on the mobile app, something like that. You can, there is lots of things which are available, and where our interest stands, there you can go.
Yes.
So I think this is the way one has to go about it.
Yes.
See, I'm very happy that I got into this 3 things. So one, of course, 2 hours I spent with you, and then after post the session also we will have some bites. Then apart from that, my regular work plus this meditation, learning something,
Few more,
it is good. These are the things one can definitely get onto, and use the time fruitfully.
yes, yes,
And a nice presentation, good to see you here.
yes. Thank you for adding your points. And
I came to know that I can sketch very well during this period. I started drawing.
yes,
My sketches was becoming so well.
wow.
Yeah.
And there is one more question from Akshay Lakshmi. So you would like to add on some points, please? Yes, Akshay. Yeah.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. It's really happy to see you again, and also it's really happy to hear your voice after a long time, ma'am. I missed you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I just want to add my own few points actually. It's like we have wasted time. Yes, every one of us might have wasted all some time, and for me, I felt like it is okay to start it from now. At least we have time till May 3rd. Anyway, we are going to be in home, and we let us start from now. Or also, children when they are sleeping for a long time, and the parents are supposed to have a control. Feel like they have to have a control on the children, because it might affect their education or their routine in the future. We can start giving some small activities, like let us start teaching them small activities every single day. And if they are doing something great work, or if they are involving in that activities, let us reinforce them so that they continue with that activities, and do not become lazy at least for few more days, because we cannot do anything at least till May 3rd. So we can actually make them involved, and also we as adults also let us start doing something so that we can be more active in these days, and it will be helpful. It's okay to not do things or not being active in the past, but since we have gone to this session and you have given a lot of inputs which really helps us, I felt like all of us can start doing something small works, as ma'am says, and we can make use of these times. Thank you for the opportunity, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Akshay. And we are having less than a minute for our session. I think there are many more. Veena and Dr. Komadi Sangar also there. They would like to ask points, but unfortunately, we are not having enough time. I take this opportunity to express my sincere thanks and gratitude to the resource person and Thenu for accepting my invitation. It is an amazing presentation, the way in which taken the session. I think I was exactly took the session 25 minutes and 15 minutes for discussion. And the points which were presented here are, I can say that amazing points. Daily I can take it and practice it for myself. I hope everyone here, of course, for attending, they may also do practice in their home. And thank you for your valuable inputs. And dear participant and respondent, I would like to record one more thing. And our initiative is recorded in one of the leading English newspaper, The Hindu. And today newspaper, it was published and the initiative taken by us. And actually we plan to have 100 webinar sessions throughout the day. And coming days, we are having more experts with the different topics. Please stay tuned with us. And today evening, we are having another session. We will meet in that session. Thank you all for your wonderful support. Thank you, Thenu, for amazing presentation and experts over here. Thank you all. Thank you all for the participation. Thank you.
So, Suresh, and it is going very well. And I also saw the newspaper cutting. That's fantastic.